Hi there, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a long time no see, and I'm glad that you clicked on this video. Whether you're an existing subscriber or a new one, welcome to my channel. My name is Christina, and currently I've been loving pickleball and not so much making YouTube content, but I also love home interiors and home design. And if you're interested in that or some pickleball commentary, I am happy to have you here, and please subscribe and let's get into this video. Okay, so today's video is all about really oversized artwork for not very much money. I have a lot of blank walls that need some artwork, and so I've been recently looking for oversized artwork, and I am having a sticker shock. The pieces that I tend to like tend to be very expensive, like thousands of dollars, and that's hard to spend on a piece of art for me. And I have found a few budget-friendly places to pick up artwork. I found one website that I really liked their artists that they featured. And I'll leave links to everything below that I talk about today. It's premium paper, and then I paid for custom matting and then a frame. And so I have a piece that's coming that's gonna go here, and on the opposite side of my room, they're gonna be mirrored image sides of my room. And these were very budget-friendly. They were a couple $100s to get the frame, the mat, and the poster. And there's many websites like this on the internet where you can get some interesting pieces of artwork, and you can kind of pick and choose according to your style, and I'm excited to have those. But I also kind of wanted some artwork on a canvas that had more of a gallery feel as opposed to a poster or a picture that's been framed. So it's just a little bit different style. I like both styles, but I kind of wanted to incorporate both types of artwork into my home. I looked on Cherish, which is like a high-end secondhand. They sell a lot of heirloom and antique type things, and that's very expensive. Some of the pieces were not hugely expensive, but they also were smaller pieces but they're like original artwork, like you're buying artists' work. If you're gonna go to the big box stores, my favorite ones are Restoration Hardware. I love their big prints. Again, they're not one of a kind. If you've been at Restoration Hardware, you've seen the pieces and you know them, but I do love them. Of all the ones that I've seen in person, Restoration Hardware's artwork is the best, but they are expensive. The cheapest ones that are oversized are gonna be $1,000 to $2,000, upwards to $5,000 and $6,000 for these really big ones. I'm talking the ones that are like 5 feet tall. So a few months ago, probably almost a year ago now, I did a video on making your own artwork, and I'll show you one piece here. I made several pieces. I'll link the video below, but this one was my favorite one. And I don't even want to say inspired by Restoration Hardware. I basically copied my favorite Restoration Hardware artwork piece. And the original from Restoration Hardware of this one is like 5.5 feet tall. It's really big and really wide. And it's beautiful. And it's similar to this. Obviously, a real artist did it, and there's much more like dimension in the white and whatnot. But this cost me probably $20 to make, because I bought the canvas secondhand, and then the paint and the brushes. I didn't have any. I didn't have any art supplies, so I had to buy everything. But under $20 to make this. But it's a small canvas. But I wanted to kind of dip my toe in the art world, because I'm not naturally artistically inclined, but I watched a bunch of YouTube videos and made myself do it. And I love that piece. I'm gonna find a place in my home for it, but it's not the size that I want, because ultimately I love the huge Restoration Hardware piece, and I love the simplisticness of the black and white and the abstractness of it. I love that piece. So I popped over to Michael's, and they were having a great sale. So they sell a huge canvas that's 5 feet by, I think, 4 feet or so. And they had a buy one, get two free. You could get the big size. I didn't get 3 of the big sizes because that seemed a bit excessive. I needed a little more variety in the shapes and sizes. So it cost $100 to get the big frame, but then I ended up getting 3 frames total. So like averaged out $33 per piece. So, and you could have gotten all the 3 big ones. So I think that's an amazing deal. So I would say wait for Michael's to have a good sale. And I had to purchase paint because I don't have much paint and I don't know what I'm doing. So I just kind of bought a bunch of stuff. I bought oil pastels, I bought acrylic paint, I bought paint brushes. And I'm not gonna show you in today's video what I create because I'm still marinating, but I wanted to show you how you can get the restoration size if you can be creative enough or inspired enough or copy them enough. So here's my front door. This area is too small to put in any sort of table. It has a plant and I'm thinking maybe a piece of artwork here, or there's a beautiful mirror from Sarah Samuel Sherman or Sarah Sherman Samuel. I know it has alliterations. I love her name. I love alliteration names. So she has a collection at Lulu and Georgia, and I love this like asymmetrical mirror. I'm thinking that that's what I want to put in my front entry. Then just straight ahead is my dining table, and please ignore the Costco chairs. We are still just, you're gonna be unimpressed with me as a interior designing YouTuber because I still haven't purchased my dining chairs. I had decided what I want. I just haven't pulled the trigger. I'm very trigger shy. Like I decide what I want and then I honestly hate spending money. My husband probably would disagree, but so that's why I'm here making budget-friendly canvases. Anyway, ignore the Costco chairs. We will have real dining chairs soon enough. Don't judge. You can judge, it's okay. You can roast me in the comments. It actually might help me make the purchase and make the decision. So leave your most encouraging comment on me just to go ahead and buy the dining chairs that I want. All of that to say, behind my dining table is this huge blank white wall with nothing on it. And we have a new chandelier that we actually have purchased, just need to install. We have to change some of the wiring, so it's just on the long honey-do list. And chairs, and then I'm thinking a piece of artwork here just to put something on this wall because it's quite blank. Across from the dining table is a piano, is my grand piano, and then a big mirror, and then eventually we'll have some seating areas there. This big room is my least decorated room because it's quite large, but it's the first thing that you see when you come into my house, so I want to get it right. And it's large, but once you start having a huge table and 10 chairs and a huge mirror and a huge piano, it actually is getting quite a bit smaller than you originally think it is when you walk in. So I'm trying to be very careful on making sure I purchase the right pieces for this area, making sure the proportions are correct. But the more and more I'm in there, I realize I need big things because I have big, tall ceilings, big blank walls. So I think a big piece of artwork like the Restoration Hardware ones that are beautiful. And I think this would also be a good location for one of these huge canvases. And then right beside me to the right is another big blank wall where I have this like leather Restoration Hardware chaise. I don't think long term I want this chair here. I think I want to have like a credenza with some storage and then I think a big piece of artwork above it. So those are kind of the 3 areas. Well, those are 3 areas where I only have 2 canvases for. And I think it's because I want the mirror by the front door. Tell me what you think if you would put the artwork there or the mirror there. I think the mirror is what I'm leaning toward. And then here we are in my master bedroom. I'm gonna jump on my bed, and this room is mostly decorated. It just is missing some artwork and some drapes. And then I hope you don't think I'm too minimal because that's basically how I want the room to look. And I think artwork above the bed would be a perfect addition to add a little bit of interest and design, and then maybe a few other places I'll put some artwork on the other wall. I don't think I want anything on the sides of the nightstand, any artwork, because that's gonna get too busy for me and what I visually like. I like to see white wall and empty spaces. And I have a lot of plants in my bedroom, so I don't want to be too busy. I might put some artwork. I'll show you the other wall as well. And all that's on that wall is 2 big long dressers put together and then a black TV. So it's a little bit black and then the huge white wall. So I think that could afford some artwork and some visual interest. I'm debating bringing in a little bit of color, maybe blue. I actually love really modern artwork that has like hot pink and yellow. They just look really modern and you put it in a really minimal home. I'm just afraid that I would get tired of it. Let me know what you think. I'm thinking I'm just gonna stick to like calming blues and like deep navies and blacks for the artwork. But part of me kind of wants to have fun. I can always repaint over them if what I do I don't like. I think you can create something unique and one of a kind and bespoke to your home. And that's the reason why I didn't want to show you what I did in this video. I want you not to be too influenced by what I choose to do on the canvases. I will do a separate video if you would like to be influenced by me on those. But this video was just to show you that you can go and buy the canvas, go buy the big one, don't be scared. And I always think bigger is better. I just think if you have the space for a big old, like buy the biggest one that could reasonably fit on your wall and just have fun with it. Go to your local pickleball courts and go make a friend, a pickleball friend, and you'll have so much fun. And pickleball and painting, that's what we're talking about on this channel. Feel free to check out this video right here, and I will also link right here the video where I painted this painting, and I'll see you over in those videos. Bye-bye.